Hello, I'm back again. I'm tired. I'm tired. But this is day 15. Like I said, I'm doing it either way because I don't know which way is right. But on this day here, I have some questions. First question is, how does celebrations, joy, happiness affect how you eat or your mood? Like, of course, it affects your mood, but how does it affect how you eat? Do you tend to eat more or less during vacations? Should you prep it or wing it? My name is Fonte, and it's Tay's World. All right, so to address some questions here, because as I stated yesterday, that this whole entire weekend is nothing but celebrations galore from one day to the next. And I'm very happy and I'm very joyful about those occasions and had a wonderful full day. I mean, full day, y'all. I'm like this. I'm wiped out. I'm tore up from the floor up, okay? But it was great to make another person's day amazing. Having a godson who's turning from 7 to 8, and him experiencing a day full of just full of joy. That's all I want him to know. That's all I want him to, as especially as a kid. That's all I really want him to know in this world as of now. We can protect him as much as possible. Or will. So anyway, with that being said, it was great to just focus on really him. I didn't focus on really nothing else outside of making sure my mom was getting seen and taken care of because she's not feeling so well. But really just the focus of making sure that he had a great day. I did focus on, of course, because I'm on this weight loss journey. How does that come into play? How does it come into play? You making or wanting people to have joy and doing celebrations, and you're happy as well for them, and you're happy just because they're happy in this joyous occasions. Well, during that time, during celebrations, what do? You eat. You eat. You just every day, but just want to eat. You just eat everything, or that's what's just kind of prepared for you. So today, during my schedule, I had a very very light breakfast. I think I had a piece of toast, and some tea to make sure I just kept it light. Also had to get out early because my godson also had a flag football game, so we were up early. And so I just wanted something light on my belly. And then for lunch, that's when we had the main celebration. And we went to a place called China Buffet. Shout out to you. Okay, you ain't sponsoring nothing, but shout out to you. They gave so many different selections. So I was really able to kind of keep it. I kept it protein, like a lot. I just ate a lot of different types of chicken. Honest to goodness, just ate just different types of chicken that I could. I didn't even have fried chicken. They had they have different types of like I don't know if they're grilled or baked, but it was like lemon pepper chicken. It was hot wings. It was like some with buffalo style. It was some that were like barbecue, stuff like that. So I kind of kept to that. They did have fried wings, but I didn't have that. Again, I just stuck to a lot of the just protein items because I said, hey, you can't go wrong with protein. So with a lot of chicken. So that's what I had. I had one thing that I did. I had some sushi. Now I don't eat raw sushi. I eat like the California rolls, stuff like that. Stuff with just like avocados or imitation crab meat. So I did eat that. It was yum yum delicious with wasabi and some ginger. Period. And again, I allowed that to be lunch. I allowed that to be the one moment in time that I did have a meal or had something that outside of thinking about it being weight loss. But I tried to still incorporate that and say, okay, well, you can still kind of tailor this again to be just more high protein than anything. So that's what I did. And even for cake, my sister got this little boy a decadent. This was not a kid's cake, okay? It was literally the name of the cake is a fancy raspberry filled vanilla cake. Who needs that? It was turning 8, okay? Nobody, but he had that anyway, and that cake was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I had a piece, but not I don't want to say to your surprise, but I think to my surprise, I still tried to be mindful. Like I did not go in with the huge slice. I literally, actually, I had a very small piece because it's like 4 tiers, and I mean that thing is, it's very, it's really rich, so you really can't eat a lot of that anyway. I literally had maybe like a slither like this, and it's like this high. So I made sure that I still did not eat a lot of that. I just wanted to taste it. I just wanted some. I wanted to be a part of the celebration, but I did not want to go overboard because I don't want to regret today. I don't want to regret while I love celebrating him and being able to be with him. I don't want to look back on the moment and say, Dad, you know, you should have ate better, you could have ate better, what should you have done? So I tried to do my best in the moment, and I think I did pretty well actually, with my day. Coming down to tonight, not really eating much because after that I was just like, again with celebrations. What I've realized when I had a conversation with my sister was, we set out to like, oh, I'm just going to just eat everything, I don't care, and then when we end up getting there, we end up not even eating as much as we thought, or we eat one time in that day, and it's like, oh, I actually didn't even eat as much as I thought I was going to eat. Like it's. I know for me and my sister, that's kind of how it ends up going. Even when we go on vacation, which is to address the second question, do you tend to eat more or less when you're on celebrations or vacations? We actually end up eating less. Like we literally end up always eating like one time in that day. And it's not because we're gorging out on this one thing. We literally, I think it's about satisfaction. I think because we hype up ourselves so much. Oh, I'm gonna just eat everything, or I'm gonna eat all of this. Like when we go to Pennsylvania, oh my goodness, and Philly, I'm gonna eat this cheese stick. I'm gonna eat this cheese stick stromboli. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat that. And when we get there, we may have that thing, but we literally, that would be the one meal we eat the entire day, like the whole day. We won't eat anything else. Like, and so it's like, oh, I didn't really eat too much. There are times I've come back and I've lost 5 pounds after vacation. So you hype yourself up to do all these things, but when it comes to eating, but I think because whether it's vacation or whether it's going back home, visiting family and friends, I think because of the happiness and the joy and just the camaraderie that you're getting at that time, it really does. The joy and the happiness that you get and the love that you get in those moments really fill you up enough that a lot of times you don't even eat as much as you think you're going to eat. You're just happy in that moment in time. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Now there are times now I didn't sit down and ate. But for the most part, no. Just kind of keep it kind of mellow and normally just eat that one time in that day. It's amazing. And then I have the last one. Do you prep it or wing it? Now, there are times, I know there are times, a few times when I went on vacation where we've prepped a bit. Meaning when I was on the road or when I was driving and I knew I needed to have something, I would take like raisins or nuts and put them in a Ziploc bag. I'll take some, I'm not really I don't necessarily do like celery a lot to the side, but I'll do carrots sometimes. Put in a Ziploc bag, or trying to think. Even do just simply some crackers to the side. So I mean, as much as for vacations more so, I think I've prepped more so than holidays. But I'm going to be honest. I read an article that said I think it was about 45% of people who prep their foods or their snacks for, even if it's for celebration or just on a daily basis, they tend to stick to their weight loss journey or their diet more because they are consistently, one, have something to snack on, but also, and are prepared for those moments, but also they it's because they're full constantly, and so the temptation to eat out is lessened because you're not hungry. If you create a atmosphere where you're not so much hungry, then you don't have to wait for that hunger signal in your stomach to give you an idea of what to eat. You're already going ahead and feeding your body. Also, what I've noticed, especially drinking these chia seeds and this lemon and apple cider vinegar, water, I've been pretty full. I've been pretty full, and it's been really as acted as an appetite suppressant. It's amazing to me. Also, it's it's like I'm satisfied. Like I literally can not have a lot, and I'm satisfied. To the point where I'm trying to figure out what do I even want to eat. It's very, very interesting. I mean, this thing is really doing something here, and I'm excited to really kind of keep track of what's happening to my body as I drink this mixture on a daily basis. It's amazing. I mean, I've had energy like I haven't had in a very long time. It's surprising. I'm very happy about it. I mean, really, to get through this day, we had a nonstop day. Um, and even with me walking, I walk with a cane. For some people who don't know at this point in time, I do have a cane, and I do walk with a cane. And even getting around with that was just it was just interesting. It was a really interesting day, and I mean a happy day. I don't know if I know I'm tired right now because I think I pushed it. I think I pushed it, but I'm happy for today. Also, going into the next celebration, which is my mom's birthday tomorrow, what I realize is you can control a celebration. If you're the individual who's giving the party or throwing the celebration, if you're in control of the food, it's not about having to now dodge not so healthy foods because you can create the food. I'll talk more about that tomorrow on our 16th day. But I'm so happy that you can join me on this Saturday. Anyway, my name is Fonte. Be courageous, be consistent, be courageous, and be disciplined. I'm out. Bye.